next topic is conserving resources. So this topic, hopefully last topic, and earlier we studied about what is resources, types of resources. Now how to conserve this such type of resources. They are the boon to us. For human being, these natural resources are the boon to us, right? So using resources carefully and giving them time to get renewed is called resources conservation. So carefully, using the resources carefully, you have to use the resource carefully and give them time to get renewed. Suppose here I can give you an example. As you know, paper is made for wood, and you started cutting on the trees for the requirement of the papers. So naturally the whole trees will be duplicated, all will be finished. So that is very difficult again for the next generation. So you have to take care of the things carefully. You have to use it, and you have to wait till the other trees can be grow, till the other tree can be useful for us. You should wait for that time. And for me, I must say, even water is also such type of thing. Sometimes the rain is not good, sometimes it's good, but you have to wait for the time to renew. That means you have to wait for the rain. Till that time you should economically use the water, or judicially you can use the water. Why? Because now the summer season, so you should use your water very economically, because the rains are, all the things, the rivers are going to be dry up. When the rains start, full-fledged of water, then you can maybe use little bit more. But now this time we never think for that. We want, should be used every time. We want everything. We can purchase everything. We used to say like this, our mentality become like this. But we should understand, whatever the resources, not only the water, many resources in our life you should use economically. The time never say when it will be going to come. Then balancing the need of the use of resources and also conserving them for the future is called sustainable development. Now what is sustainable development we are going to see. That is balancing the need. Suppose here I given you example of the paper. If you want more and more paper, how then everything will be cut it off, the trees will be cut it off. So you have to balance the things for the future generation, or for the future coming, for you also, for the future of you also, that you should wait for the time, and you should balance the resources as per the time, as per the future. So you have to need, what is the need? Need is nothing but you have to here balance the resource. Here whatever you have a need, that is you have to balance, and for the future, that is called sustainable development. It can be done. How now this can be done? This can be done by reducing consumption. Yes, if I want 2 buckets, I used to take a bath on my shower with the shower. So it's take more water. And when you take 1 bucket of the water, it will not take that much water. So you have to understand where to and how to use it. So reduce the consumption. Wherever you are using more things, you have to reduce that consumption. You can manage in 1 bucket, you can manage in little bucket like this. Then recycle anything, whatever paper, the recycling is also very important. And reusing is also can be done. These are the 3 R's you can do with this. Balance the resources. You can talk about the sustainable development. So sustainable development aims to take care of future generation. Now there are some principles for the sustainable development. We are going to discuss. Sustainable development aim at taking care of the future generation. What is our aim for the sustainable development? Is to take care of the future generation. So for that we have to take care of our surrounding also. Afterward we will discuss that points. First we now discuss about the principle of sustainable development. First is respect and care for all forms of the life. It may be living things, whatever in your living things. Like animals also, you should take care of the animals. You should respect and care of the animals in any form of life. In a human being also, you should respect. Whereas animals, you have to love them and you have to take care of them. That is also very important. Then improve the quality of the life. What is the improve the quality of the life? Our life should be a good quality. So our environment should be good. We should think about the pollution. We should think about the some wastage products. We used to waste so many things, and there are nowadays, so I can't you can't imagine what things we are will be are they are sustainable or not. I don't know. We'll see further. Conserving the earth, but vitality and diversity. We have to think about the conserving the earth. We have to conserve the earth and with how much quality and diversity. Now diversity, you must be knowing the meaning of diversity. Diversity means where you are, what is the animals, again the plants and animals, again the human beings. This cycle is nothing but the diversity. We have to think about all animals, plants and human being. Then minimize the duplicating of natural resources. We have to minimize, or you have to cut off little resources, natural resources. Water, you should not cut every time all the resources. Even the iron ore, even any minerals, you should use economically or judicially. Change the attitude and the practice. Now change the attitude and practice. Sometimes we will, अगर मैं प्लास्टिक का पॉलिथीन बैग लिया तो क्या जा रहा, अगर मैं फेंका तो क्या जा रहा, अरे कचरा में एक दिन फेंका तो क्या जा रहा. हमारा एटीट्यूड ऐसा था, ऐसा बना लेते हम लोग. एक दिन में क्या हो रहा, एक दिन में ही बहुत कुछ हो सकता है, क्योंकि एक दिन में एक दिन करके से 365 डेज हो जाते हैं. तो चेंजिंग देयर एटीट्यूड एंड प्रैक्टिस. You should change the attitude. You should love the environment and you should change the attitude. Even somebody is doing wrong, you should tell them to not to do wrong. Then able to committees to come them in the own environment. Or sometimes no, you have to call the you can call your own neighborhood, or you can make a committee like by where you have to save the environment. I think so. Nanded have so many committees where the environment used to take care. That is green committees there in Nanded. By that, the people used to take care of Ganga, our Godavari river. There are so many committees. But here I would like to tell you, when nowadays and for this pandemic, in this pandemic our air pollution is becoming so nice. There is no pollution at all in Delhi, in other part of the world. Also we can find pollution, less free, that is free of the pollution, no pollution. So we can find so beautiful things nearby us. Sometimes the mountains look so graceful, or you can see the birds are so graceful, they used to dance. Nowadays you can see such type in the Indian news. By that you can understand how we are polluting, how much pollution and all the dirty we are doing only. When these things are less, they see the vehicles are not on the road, you can find all the animals are enjoying more than the human being, right? So this is about these are the principles of sustainable development. Now we'll talk about the future of our planet and its people are linked with the ability and maintaining, preserve the life support system. We have to preserve our life system, so because Earth is such a beautiful planet and we are living on this planet, and with the ability to maintain, preserve a life support system, and nature provides us. God has given a beautiful nature and really we are blessed by that nature. So we should preserve the nature, we should have to understand the value of the nature, and it is our duty to ensure that all use of renewable resources sustainable. So we have to think about that resources we should use, they can be renewable. Such resources we can use for renewable. One article I read in the newspaper, that one man, he started planting more people tree, and he says that this people trees only reduce the pollution. He used to say whenever your birthday is there, now you should first plant the people tree. Actually we used to cut the people tree, the huge one, but he is saying neem tree, people tree you should, and because without maintenance these trees are, and this tree is the only people tree can reduce some percentage. How much percentage I don't remember, some percentage of the pollution in the city. So he used to tell ki you please plant people tree only and neem tree. That he used to say, and he even dhattu, that is mogra plant. or even that plant also. What do you call that plant? Sunflower plant. Even that jhendu ka phool, that is called marigold flower. There, these plants, no, they used to kill the insects nearby us. These are such plants. So you can find that such type of beautiful things are there. We should plant in that way. We should renew resources for our sustainable, and diversity on the earth conserve, and damage of natural environment is minimum. Diversity, I just now told you about the diversity. That diversity means animal to plant, plant to animal, and plant to human being. Like this, the cycle is going on. This is nothing but diversity. We have to conserve the diversity, and damage to the natural environment is minimum. You should not damage the natural environment by polluting or by throwing the garbage. Nowadays, the people used to split. Though the coronavirus is so long, is going to be very vastly indert ourselves, but you should understand they are splitting on the road. So these are all the unhygienic things. So you should not damage our natural environment. How pleasant now we can feel by good environment. So that is our life. God has given a beautiful life to us, and we should enjoy with our natural resources. And our being a student, being a citizen of India, our foremost duty to conserve more and more our natural resources. Okay, I hope you understand the lesson. This is the end of the lesson, and our topic is over. And further, we will see in next modules. Thank you, and God bless you.